Hello my fellow YouTubers, it's Anne and Bella here, and here we are for part 35 of the Doctor Who figurine collection. Okay, this is an 11th Doctor story. It aired on the 17th of April 2010, and it was called Victory of the Daleks. I'm going to do the magazine first, this time, just to shake it up a bit. Contents: the Dalek Ironside, moment in time to victory, 1980, part 1, the big ass, your questions answered. We shine a permanently switched on light on the Daleks' ability to make tea, the origins of Professor Bracewell's memories, and the purity of the Daleks. And the people who, Maureen O'Brien. Okay, and next time, in part 36, or issue 36, is Robot D84, which is a classic Doctor story, and it's also a 4th Doctor story, as the picture clearly tells you. So that's the magazine. I will briefly just do that, because I can. Okay, putting that to the side, let's get on to the packaging. Here we have, with Stan's hand drumming, as always. Okay, BBC Doctor Who logo, legal garb on the bottom. We have the Doctor Who logo at the top, part 35, Dalek Ironside, the Victory of the Daleks, an 11th Doctor story. Sorry if I'm doing this a bit fast. I have got out all my other Daleks. Let's just move that over there before we get on to the Dalek Ironside. Okay, we have the 3 special Daleks. We've got William Hartnell Dalek here, Matt Smith Dalek here, William Hartnell 1, Davros, which was part 2. These are the main collection ones. The red ones are the special ones. Got Davros. Got 9th Doctor Dalek. 10th Doctor Supreme Dalek. Basic Dalek from William Hartnell's era. Special Weapons Dalek from Remembrance of the Dalek. I love that Dalek. And today we have the Dalek Ironside. And here he is. I know, why am I spinning him round bound by hand when I can just twirl him, you ask? Who knows? But there he is, all green, really nice paint job. Very nice, very fabulous. And he also doesn't have anything on the bottom, like his friend over here. So there they are, they're in disguise. Oh, how cute! He has a cute little Union Jack and everything, isn't it lovely? And he's got his little extra bags for carrying tea, I presume. Ah, how cute. And look at his little ears are brown. So there he is. Whisking everything. Really nicely done. I've put him next to his bronze brother there, just for comparison purposes. Aren't they just chipper? Because this one's got a fuzzy base. This one's got a fuzzy base. And that one's got a fuzzy base too. Davros is fuzzy butt. Fuzzed. That one isn't even like pointed or anything. Oswin Dalek doesn't have a fuzzy butt. That one has a fuzzy butt. So there we go. I'm going to put them all together now, like this, because I can. I'm going to put the Dalek Ironside there because he really is a unique Dalek. I'm so pleased that they've done him. I do respect people who say that there have been rather a lot of Daleks, and I do agree with them. But never before have we had such a range of them. And the ones that have come with just the regular collection have been truly unique ones. I mean, we've got 5 from the regular collection. So we've got the Supreme, which is a 10th Dalek. Well, it's a 10th Doctor, not a 10th Dalek. Sorry. It's a 10th Doctor Dalek. We've got the Remembrance Dalek, which is a 7th Doctor Dalek. We've got Davros from David Tennant era. I would have actually really liked the Davros from Remembrance of the Daleks. Maybe they'll do him as a special edition. I don't know. But seeing as we've got the Special Weapons Dalek from that, I doubt it. We've got the 9th Doctor's Dalek, which was an excellent episode. I don't know why they keep insisting on having the Doctor and a Dalek as, like, a thing. I don't know, maybe Moffat is just jealous of Russell T Davies or whoever wrote that episode. I forget. Huge apologies to Mega Doctor Who fans. And, of course, you've got to have the original William Hartnell Dalek in the collection. So there are all the regular Daleks plus Creator. And I think they make a really nice bunch. They've all got different colours, different textures, and they look really nicely together. I'm going to put on the other special ones. I mean, people, you could complain. This is a Dalek from the Dalek Master Plan. And it is very, very, very basic, very small. And you just sort of think, what are people on? If we just move Dad to the back and Special Weapons Dalek there. There we go. Yeah, you can go in the middle. Just for my own aesthetic. There we are. And then, I mean, there really isn't a lot of difference between Bob here, which is the saucer commander, apart from having a saucer on his back, and a round base, and this guy here. I mean, yes, he's a little bit taller, and he does have a slightly better paint job, whereas this guy is very, very small and has very minimal ping-pong ears. So there they are. I'm actually going to take off these dudes because I want to have the 3 William Hartnell Daleks all together and give them a spin. So there we are. I would like to do a weight check on them. I hope you all can see that. I didn't do one at a top view of the Ironside. I apologise. There's a side view. Yeah. He's beautifully done. Look at that Union Jack and look at the blueness. I love the fact the blue. Look, you can even see the clasp holding his bags together. This is a beautifully detailed Dalek. It's actually my favourite one. I loved them in the episode. So yeah, and there's the Oswald one. There's always a Dalek in chains. I mean, Rusty was in chains. That's the 12th Doctor one from inside the Dalek. And then we had Clara stuffed inside a chained Dalek. And then we had flipping this Dalek from the episode Dalek was also in chains. So it's kind of a theme that they've got going on. So there they are. But I think this is really nice because you get to see the history and the development. I know people do moan and complain, but some people just are never satisfied. Sorry if that is a tad harsh, but it's also a bit true. But Daleks are a huge part of Doctor Who history, as are Cybermen, and people should just kind of like learn to live with it. Daleks are a main staple of Doctor Who. So here they all are. I mean, we've got a huge... The only Dalek figure that is missing at the moment is the Dalek Emperor, and he's up in the attic. Because he's huge. So there he is. Well, no. There they are. Yeah. And that's them, really. Clara Oswald is pretty heavy. I'll give her that. Davros is actually very weighty. He's my... Out of all the Daleks, he's the heaviest, which is surprising. This one is actually pretty light. That's a light one. Heavy. Clara Oswald is sort of coming in the middle. Those two are definitely really quite heavy. This one is very, very light. And that one's very light. Clara Oswald is kind of in the middle there. This one is actually... Yeah, I put him on the heavier side, which is interesting. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that one is definitely a lead weight. Yeah. It's finding them out and... Yeah. It is surprising, really, that some are lighter than others. And here's the Ironside, and he's actually fairly light. So there they are in kind of like weight order. Sorry it took some time. I'll put the Ironside on and spin him again, just because he is an excellent figure, a really well done one. Of course there have been ones that have not been so well done. This one particularly, I think. And possibly this one, because those two are pretty similar. But then again, these three are classic William Hartnell figures. I mean, let's be honest here. We're talking about a show that's run for 50 years. It's not only the longest science fiction show in the world. It is the longest running show ever. I think people forget that. But I can understand that, yes, these two Daleks are pretty similar. And, I mean, why have a load of William Hartnell Daleks when you could have, you know, some Patrick Troughton Daleks or John Pertwee Daleks or some other kind of Daleks? I mean, we do have Davros from the 10th Doctor and a Dalek, the Supreme Dalek from the 10th Doctor. But I actually think that when you think about it, you've got a lovely Supreme Dalek that was really, really originally designed and a decent Davros. I mean, we could do with a classic Davros, but I really like the new Davros, who was really well done and designed. But I do see where people are coming from. Yes, we have got rather a lot of new Who, but when you look at it, we've got two David Tennants, one being Davros, one being Supreme. You've got the 9th Doctor's Dalek. You've got the first Dalek from William Hartnell's era there. And then you've got the Special Weapons Dalek. So that's a specialist Dalek again. And then you've got the Ironside from the 11th Doctor. So they have thought about it very carefully which figures to choose. But I can see where people are coming from. Yes, there is rather a lot of Daleks. There's more so than the Cybermen. This review is done. I hope you have enjoyed it. Sorry if I've said okie dokie too much, but to be absolutely honest, it's always nice to have a reviewer that's cheerful. I mean, why be all sad and miserable and just blurt out the facts when you can have personality? But hey ho, bye!